Disappointment over assassination investigation. Alleged CCTV video emerges. Hi, I'm Suhaila Saifuddin and this is Cuppa News. The diplomatic tension between Malaysia and North Korea seems to be escalating after Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak shot down North Korea's request for a joint investigation over the assassination of Kim Jong-nam. Najib also brushed aside North Korea's assertion that it had lost trust in Malaysia's investigation into the murder. He said, quote, "Our police and doctors are very professional. I have absolute confidence that they are very objective in whatever they do. We have no reason why we would want to do something that paints the North Koreans in bad light," unquote. Najib was responding to a series of accusations by North Korean ambassador to Malaysia, Kang Chol, at a press conference today. This is the first time Najib has commented on the Jong-nam murder case. Meanwhile, in a press conference earlier, the envoy read out a 5-page statement expressing his disappointment and distrust over the investigation on the death of Jong-nam.
It has been 7 days since the incident, but there is no clear evidence on the cause of the death, and at the moment we cannot trust the investigation by the Malaysian police, even though its result would be obtained. It only increases the doubt that there would be someone else's hand behind the investigation. Up to date, we have been respecting the Malaysian police and waiting with patience for their fair and accurate investigation result. On the contrary, they pinned the suspicion on us and targeted the investigation against us. Now, there are so many rumors spread to the public to defame the image of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The Malaysian police should bear the full responsibility for that.
He said North Korea wants a joint investigation to be conducted into the assassination. If Malaysia agrees, North Korea will dispatch a lawyer's delegation to show their determination to clarify the incident via a joint investigation with Malaysian police. Kang Chol accused Malaysian police of threatening the family of a North Korean citizen and beating up the latter's son when they raided his condominium in Kuala Lumpur. He added without evidence, police made it public that they arrested the mastermind before any form of inquiry began. He also accused Malaysia of collaborating with South Korea to help create a distraction for the ongoing crisis surrounding South Korea's leadership. His hard-hitting statement comes after Wisma Putra summoned Kang Chol to explain his remarks that appeared to insinuate that the Malaysian government had something to conceal. The CCTV footage purportedly showing the deadly assault on Kim Jong-nam by a woman who is believed to have wiped a fast-acting poison on his face has gone viral on social media. The grainy video, which has been released on several websites, showed a woman wearing a white top grabbing a man's face from behind with both hands before walking away. A second woman was also seen walking swiftly away in another direction after the assault, though it was unclear if she had participated in the attack. The man was later seen seeking help from people while gesturing to his face and then being escorted to a clinic. The authenticity of the video are yet to be confirmed. The autopsy results for Kim Jong-nam could be released as early as Wednesday, according to the health minister.
The post-mortem result was out around the middle of this week, correct?
I mean, we are talking about the normal period of time we take to complete most post-mortems and give results. So on that basis, yes.
It should be around Wednesday, the post-mortem.
If we get all the conclusive results.
He added that the police and the forensic unit should not be subjected to pressure in their investigation. Malaysian authorities have given Jong-nam's next of kin 2 weeks to come forward to help in the investigation. North Korean officials have sought to prevent Malaysia from carrying out an autopsy on the victim and demanded the body to be handed over directly. 2 out of the 8 victims injured from the bicycle tragedy at the Jalan Lingkaran Dalam, Johor Bahru on Saturday have been discharged from Sultanah Aminah Hospital. Muhammad Farhan Chekmat and Muhammad Zulfadli Yusri were allowed to return home after a thorough checkup. The remaining 6 victims are still being treated at the hospital, 2 of which are in ICU. Johor Women and Family Affairs Committee Chairman Asya Muhammad Arif advised everyone to stop playing the blame game on the tragedy, especially on social media.
Cuba kita memberi nasihat yang terbaik untuk ibu bapa dan juga anak-anak. Jangan mengeluarkan perkataan-perkataan yang kita sendiri baca tak siap dengar.
In the Saturday incident, a car ploughed into a group of teenagers at about 3:30 a.m. 6 died on the spot, while 2 others died on the way to the hospital. The driver, who was detained since the accident, was released at about 7 p.m. on Sunday. Earlier today, the Prime Minister's wife, Datin Sri Rosmah Mansor, expressed her condolences and advised parents to be more stern with their children. Video clips of dangerous joyride cycling have started to emerge following the horrific accident last Saturday. The dashcam video taken by a driver on Jalan Lingkaran Dalam heading towards Jalan Skudai shows cyclists on all 3 lanes of the road just after Petronas Station. Some were seen riding downhill while attempting the Superman maneuver. Groups of cycling teenagers hogging Jalan Lingkaran Dalam in Johor Bahru is supposedly a common sight in the wee hours of the morning, especially on weekends. A total of 22 men from the notorious Gang 24 were charged in the Sessions Court Penang. The men, aged between 24 and 55, were charged with being members of an organised criminal group and committing the offence between January 1st, 2015 and January 29th this year. Gang 24 is known for its protection records and illegal money lending. No plea was recorded and the case is fixed for mention on March 20th. In a statement, Penang Police Chief Commissioner Datuk Chua Gilai said the men were arrested during Ops Chantas Mutiara on January 28 by the Bukit Aman Criminal Investigations Department and Penang Criminal Investigations Department. It was earlier reported that a businessman with a Datuk Seri title, believed to be the top boss of Gang 24, was among those caught by police. South Korean Prime Minister Hwang Kyo-an said the killing of Kim Jong-nam in Malaysia shows the brutality of North Korea and its terrorism tactics that are getting bolder.
제3국의 국제공항이라는 공공장소에서 자행된 이번 살인 사건은 결코 용납할 수 없는 반인륜적 범죄 행위이자 테러 행위로서 정권 유지를 위해서라면 수단과 방법을 가리지 않는 북한 정권의 무모함과 잔악성을 여실히 보여준 것이라고 기해 주실 것을 다시 한번 당부드리고, 군은 3월로 예정된 근본 한미연합 훈련을 통해서 북한의 도발에 대한 강력한 억제와 더불어 국민들이 국가 안보에 대한 신뢰와 자신감을 갖도록 해 주시기를 바랍니다.
Hwang told a meeting of South Korea's National Security Council that it was nearly certain that North Korea was behind the killing of Jong-nam, the eldest son of the late North Korean leader Kim Jong-il. Iraq's Ministry of Defense has released footages of its airstrikes which killed 93 Islamic State militants and destroyed 18 military vehicles in the western half of Mosul. US-backed Iraqi forces launched a ground offensive on Sunday to dislodge the Islamic State from their remaining stronghold in Mosul and put an end to their ambitions for territorial rule in Iraq. The United Nations has said that up to 400,000 civilians could be displaced by the offensive as residents of Western Mosul suffered food and fuel shortages. Things are heating up in the Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with less than a week before Carnival celebrations officially kick off. Things are heating up in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with less than a week before Carnival celebrations officially kick off. On Sunday, thousands of revelers turn out for the pre-carnival street parties and parades, including the famous Armpit of Christ, named for its location near Rio's famed Christ the Redeemer statue. Musicians played live music for revelers who danced through the streets dressed in all sorts of costumes. Carnival celebrations will officially launch after work on February 24th and will last till March 1st. And that's a wrap for Cuppa News. Good night.